So I'm on, as long as my coat doesn't get, dang it, caught. I'm on my way to my last, my last orthodontist appointment. I didn't vlog yesterday because I literally did nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was my first day in the 2 weeks that I've been off of work where I just relaxed. I didn't work on my schoolwork because I finished my assessment Sunday and turned it in. Monday I hung out with my sister, my mom. But I laid in bed, watched some Netflix, then laid on the couch and watched Netflix, and did absolutely nothing until karate. Sorry, we're not in karate anymore. Until gymnastics, and then my brow appointment, and then I came back home and I did nothing. And I didn't feel guilty. Now the house is not perfect, but I know that it doesn't have to be. Gary understands that my shoulder hurts. I'm not good at healing myself. He will be home soon and we can work on it together. I have not been this happy in a while. We had a huge talk. And we're gonna have more big talks when he comes home because it's a big deal to move in. It's a big deal to blend a family, and we're not gonna take it lightly. But I'm happy. And it's really hard for me to be like, I'm happy, like because I've been going through a real slump, and the slump has to do with my shoulder. 100% has to do with my shoulder and my schoolwork. Got an 89 on my assessment, by the way. I'm gonna look at comments today because I'm gonna start this week's assessment because it's huge. I have 8 questions. So I was talking to my classmate and we're basically thinking it's like a midterm because we're halfway through the class. This is week 4. Week 4 is halfway through the class because my classes are 8 weeks. And I have decided that I'm not going to worry about it. I put in for shared leave and FMLA until L&I kicks in so people can donate leave to me while I'm waiting for L&I to pay my paycheck so that I don't drain my leave account. And it was denied. I've been at that job almost 6.5 years and we have never heard of shared leave being denied. When there's a legitimate medical need. And while I do qualify for L&I and aka workers' comp, that takes a while to kick in. So when I go back to work, I will have no leave. Which means in the next couple months, I have to do as much overtime as I can and comp it all so that I can earn the leave that I need for my winter vacation. Which means, look, this bus had its turn signal on halfway down this road after it made a turn and then didn't even turn it back on to actually make a turn. Anyways. Oh, that's my daughter's bus driver. Not the one that didn't turn his turn signal on. She's standing outside the bus talking to another bus driver. Which means the next 6 months I'll work 2 overtimes a pay period like normal, 1 pay, 1 comp. If I can squeeze a 3rd one in, I'll get a 3rd one in. I don't know whether I'll do pay or comp. Probably should comp, but it's very frustrating to work somewhere where they don't support you. That's all I can say about it. Because if they watch my videos, anyways, like I said, I'm on my way to the orthodontist. Should be my last orthodontist appointment. I'm gonna talk to him about if the anchors are coming off my teeth, if I'm getting a traditional retainer, what's going on. Because I am ready to be done. I think that my tooth is pulled too far forward, but I'm not the orthodontist. This is his plan, so it's the plan. Ooh. Hello, Double Chin. You are back today in full force. Which is weird because I didn't eat much yesterday. And I haven't eaten yet today because I'm going to get my teeth checked. I really wanted to make scrambled eggs, avocado, and bacon. But you gotta have freshly brushed teeth when you go to the dentist. That's why I try to do my appointments first thing in the morning. I probably shouldn't have because I'm actually starving. But I'll go. There's a Safeway right next door. There's also a Starbucks. Maybe snag something. It's super important that I do start taking better care of my health, because I'm going to have a household to take care of soon. I am going to get to spend a little bit of time with the boyfriend before I go back to work, and I am so excited. I am so excited. I need him home. I want him home. He'll be home soon. And I'm not gonna have to worry. Soon. I will have a new set of worries. But doesn't everyone when you go into the next stage of a relationship? So I'm actually looking forward to it, and I know that I'm having a lot of anxiety because it's so close to him being home, and I just want him home. So he'll be home soon, and like I said, when he's home, the vlogs are probably gonna taper off or be short, because he's the kind of person who likes to live in the moment. but he's very private. So, and I'm gonna be doing a video on my brows, hopefully, with the tips and tricks I learned from a guy at Sephora who did my brows, who showed me, like literally put a mirror in my hand, did my brow, and showed me how he does, how he teaches clients. Because like I mentioned in one of my other vlogs about how he shaves his completely off and he draws his on. Like, holy shit. But the way he teaches clients, super easy, super natural looking way to fill your brows in. So I'm going to do that, and I'm gonna try to film it, whether I fail at it or not. I've got some Anastasia dip brow to work with, and then when I get my hair colored, he says to go with the lighter color, obviously, because I'm doing an ombre gray. So he said to do either taupe or ash blonde after I get my hair done. So after I get my hair done, I'm gonna, try to go and have do color match, because I'll be at Ulta and they have Anastasia there, and I'm gonna try and see which would be a good fit, and then have a super easy, and it's really quick, and I can actually do that like every day and it not look like I have a ton of product on, and like make them like super like brows are done, so I'm super excited to try his hack. So it's at the orthodontist. I'm about to go to Grocery Outlet. I'm debating going up to my mom's to get that paperwork. I don't really have anything else to do, but she'll want me to stay for dinner, and tonight's date night, and there's nothing really I can do. It's just paperwork saying why I was denied, so it's not like I super need the pay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm going to Grocery Outlet because I need some groceries. But dentist, orthodontist is all up in my mouth, doing his little thing, and the hygienist went, "Wow, I love your lipstick. It did not go anywhere." I said, "Yeah, it's Lip Sense. It's just the gloss that's gonna go places." And she was like, "I was gonna ask." She goes, "I love that color." She was like, "That doctor was all up in your mouth, and your lipstick is not smudged." Yes, it's the power of Lip Sense. So you first go in, they're like, "Okay, what are your concerns?" And I'm like, "I feel like my bottom tooth, like this tooth right here, it's too far forward." She said, okay. She talks to Dr. Sarabe. And he was like, "Do you happen to have any of your old trays?" And I'm like, "I have every one of my old trays, doctor. Like, I'm not getting rid of them." He goes, "Okay, I want you to go back to tray 7 on your lowers. The tops, keep them at 11. The bottoms, go back to 7. He goes, "As we discussed, we wanted to do an overcorrection because people don't always track, and we wanted to make sure, so we wanted to pull that tooth as far forward, but go ahead and go back to tray 7, and it should push that tooth right where it's supposed to go." Now, let me explain something to y'all. I'm on tray 11. 11. He wants me to go all the way back to 7. Like, seriously? Seriously? You could see that it was overcorrecting my tooth a while ago, because I go like every 6 weeks. I gotta go 4 weeks this time just because of timing. They got my drink wrong, but it's okay. It's fine. As for lightly sweet chai, and they gave me a regular chai, that's fine. Because I don't get the liquid cane in it anyways. But yeah. I asked for... See, you can see the tooth messed up. He said, go back to tray 7, and it should fix the overcorrection. He was like, most people's teeth don't track as well, so I have to overcorrect. And he goes, and obviously your teeth tracked very well. He's like, so go back to tray 7. I'm on tray 11. But technically I'm done. It's just the retainers that I will wear forever. I wish it could be like regular retainers. Maybe after that appointment that I go to in May, I'll get regular retainers. And so I don't have to have these things on my teeth. Yeah. Anywho, I'm popping in at Grocery Outlet before I go home. Grab a couple things. Oh, I haven't eaten. I get weird when I don't eat. Let's go shopping. Alright, so Grocery Outlet, check. I went to Grocery Outlet. I say I went to Grocery Outlet because I wanted groceries. Nothing really jumped out at me, so I didn't really get groceries. I did get the hot wings that Dylan really likes because they're coming over next weekend. So I told him I would have them for him the next time he came over. I did find a new hose, which is cool because I blew my last hose up somehow. And then I saw an advertisement on the Grocery Outlet's Facebook page about shower curtains for $5. These really nice shower curtains. And I went, and it's the cloth ones, the ones you put outside the plastic. And that's not what I need. I need a new plastic. And so they had these really kind of nice ones for like $3.99, but they didn't have the metal grommets. So I literally had to get a plain Jane straight purple, which is fine. I wanted design, but that's fine. Because it had the metal grommets. Because that is what's wrong with my shower curtain now, is the plastic is ripping through. So I need that solid metal. And the plain Jane ones with the solid metal were $1.99 versus a fancy design with no metal grommets, $3.99. I really wanted one with the metal grommets. Oh no truck. Put on your turn signal sooner, please. I mean, which is fine. It's fine. I go through shower curtains fairly quickly because the plastic rips through, not because they get dirty or dingy, which is weird because, and you know what? Part of it is my dang cats. Like, I don't really stress out that I get little pinholes because the water really there's not enough water that gets through those little pinholes to really stress about that. dude, no. Get behind me. Like, don't try to speed up to pass me so you can get in front of me. I hate when people do that. Like, there's plenty of space behind me, but you have to get into the tiny space that's in front of me. It's not gonna happen. Like, that's my safe stopping distance. But they're bigger now, and so they're pulling on it, and it's I've got like 4 or 5 of the holes that the little hooks go through that's completely ripped out. So I'm constantly replacing my shower curtains because the plastic holes are ripped out. Why is everyone getting into the right lane? It literally says right lane closed. Oh, because you had to get... See, that's what... You know what? Because he had to get in front of the dump truck? Oh, and this person thinks they're gonna... No. Get behind me. Like, you are not getting in front of me, lady. I don't understand bad drivers. I keep a safe stopping distance in front of me. Because you never know. But people like to pull into my safe stopping distance, so then I have to slam on my brakes. When you can just as easily get behind. Like, luckily for me, there's usually not someone behind me, or someone has a safe stopping distance behind me. So I was gonna stop and get food, but I have food at home. I have some ground turkey that's defrosted that I need to cook up. Got rice, got eggs. I can do my scrambled eggs, bacon, and avocado when I get home. I don't need to constantly. I need to get out of that habit. I need to pinch them pennies right now, since everything's up in the air. I have to do my paperwork for my L&I. Should be coming in the mail today. I know that thanks to uniform delivery. I will have enough. And that is all that matters. So I'm basically gonna go home. I gotta start reading for my next assessment. There's 8 questions. You heard it. 8 questions. Really, 5 of them are 75 words. 3 of them are 200 words. So I need to sit down. I need to start reading my chapters in my book. Throw some background noise on. Probably put rain back on. I'm really into that. Like, I just discovered it on Netflix. I've been binge watching it. Why do okay, so for real, why do shows about royalty and all that, why is there's a lot of sex in them? I'm not a prude. I'm definitely not a prude. But there's a lot of fornication in these shows. Another show I can't wait to season 3 to come. Back on to Netflix once they film it, The Crown. Okay. And I've read a couple articles where the Queen, she watches it with her grandkids, and she watches it, and she likes it for the most part, but feels a few things are have become overly dramatic, which, you're making a TV show that they want people that they want to make money. So there are going to be some stuff that is over exaggerated. but the base of the show. So I'm like, this is kind of cool learning about, so you get to see a little bit of what it was like for her when she had to take over, and the drama that surrounded her family and how she dealt with it. So I really like that show. And it's based on her life. Just cool. And Reign is about Queen Mary of Scotland and what she went through with her marriage to the King of France. And I am really enjoying that show. Oh, gotta slow down. School zone. Boop, boop. Really enjoying that show. And I don't know. Just, I would love to be able to wear the corset dresses and things like that. I love corsets. They make me feel good. They make me feel awesome. I have some corsets I gotta lose weight to fit back into them, because I do like to wear them, especially when like my shoulders are really aching from my bra straps. I like to wear the corset because I have some that have the because I don't just have waist trainers. I have the ones that have the built-in bra, basically, and it lifts them and makes them look amazing. Helps with your posture. So yeah, when I get home, so much reading in this quarter, and like it is like fighting tooth and nail. Like I am scrambling to get decent grades in this class, and I'm working my butt off. This teacher has to feel better than everybody else. And in his mind, none of us deserve an A. None of our experience, even though he says that we can include our personal experiences, none of that matters. If you base your answers off your personal experience, it doesn't matter. You need to base your answers off of work that can be researched. It's just super frustrating to have a professor that no matter what you do, it is not good enough. Because you know what? I'm good enough. Hello. Halfway through this class, and then I don't have any other law-centered classes in the rest of my program, so I don't think I really will be running into him. Next class is global terrorism, which will be kind of interesting because we're kind of touching on it now in this class as far as cybercrime and cyber terrorism. So I'm looking forward. I don't know why. So the trash that was in my yard, food I don't eat, miraculously is gone. They probably put it back into my trash can. But it was stuff like Chef Boyardee I don't eat Chef Boyardee. And the neighbor's dog is constantly getting into my trash. The neighbor's dog is constantly knocking over my trash can on trash day to get into my trash. So hopefully, because my dog doesn't come out front here. The only time my dog comes out front is when I'm taking her for a walk. My dog doesn't have access to my trash. My neighbor's dog does, because they let their 2 dogs out to do their business. They don't have a fenced-in yard, and they're constantly in my driveway. Thank God my house is fenced in, because their dogs are constantly in my driveway. I'll come home and have to like honk to get him out of the way so I don't run him over. So it's a constant struggle in my neighborhood with homeless people putting trash in my trash can. I don't know, maybe my neighbors. I don't know. I don't have a camera on my trash can. But to come out and find other people's trash in my trash can is very frustrating. I'm overcharged for my trash, and I have a little can as it is. $65. $23 for a sewage fee. I'm not attached to city sewage. We have to pay a water fee for the landfill. I should not have to pay a sewer fee when I'm not attached to sewer. I am septic. Well, I have a septic tank. I'm not septic. I'm not sick. And I have a well. So I'm not attached to city water at all. So why do I have to pay for a city water fee? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So it's the end of the night. Had my video chat date night. He's done Friday and he's gonna come home, but he's got some stuff to do. I mean, obviously he's been gone for 4 months, so I'll see him early next week. I'm so happy, you guys. I'm gonna end the vlog. My cat. Like, seriously. She's gonna keep creeping up if I let her. But it's time for me. I tried working on my homework. I got my LNI paperwork. It's ready to mail out. I'm not too happy. I'm not too thrilled, but whatever. I'm learning. So I'll see you guys later.